Today's sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitor's sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys responded well to their season-opening loss, winners a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that. But he did throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Pass complete. He's got Ward streaking across the field.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Patriots take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Again, it's Stevenson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. From the gun, it's made. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Fourth down, here's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing here is May. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the defense closes quickly there, and will get maybe a yard to the 33. You see the numbers in last week's game for Warren. 20 carries, 85 yards.
We all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Milton Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now it's Rodgers. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Jones on the return. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 25-yard
To throw, it's May. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
When they lack a pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
That's good for a Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. The Patriots are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. Gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. He edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Warren will try the right side. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. A gain of 14.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6. A handoff for Warren. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
A 40-yard punt given 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to block that.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air, May. He finds Douglas complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
26 yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
We're going to throw. May. And this is caught by Evans.
May's pass. Complete to number 13.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a divisional battle in the NFC South. And this is Jackson Dart. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And it's the hero wearing jersey number 0, Keon Coleman. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Bills are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Raiders. And it's the rookie from Boise State, Ashton Genty. He's looking for the end zone, holding on to the football. The high draft pick has his first NFL touchdown. The Raiders looking for a win after 2 losses to start out the season. They lead this one at the half. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Nothing is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 85 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
May now off the bootleg. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. The Patriots send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
They're on 17-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Christian Barmore able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Here's Jones. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Possession back to the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson headed out with the offense. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They run once more with Stevenson. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 38.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's May. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 42.
Now Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you say, listen, you're going to sell the gun, just go, and let's see who's faster.
And he will have a Steelers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
A pickup of 2 yards.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
As we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 1. On the give, it's Warren. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll run it, Warren. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Rodgers going to throw. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nifty move. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New England's offense set to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And a snag about 5 yards down to the 32. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. May looking to run. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Now he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Ramondre Stevenson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots will add to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Throwing is Rodgers. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. That's going to be caught. It's Austin. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
That's good for us Steelers.
Rodgers to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's 1. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back to throw. Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
Now Rodgers. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. you can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for New England, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.